Hello everyone, you're welcome back. So this is going to be a continuation of the video we are looking at. Yeah. Alright, so I said I think slight mistake here. Price breaks the structural level, which is the high. The structural high. Price breaks it. Right? Because for a trend to continue, what will happen? For a trend to continue, price is supposed to keep taking out the external range liquidities, and in a downtrend the external range liquidity is the lower lows, right? For a downtrend to continue, in essence, price would have to keep taking out the lows, the lower lows, right? But in case where price now fails, let's say price does something like this, price fails to break this low, price now does something like this, and what happens? Boom, we have price break out not only above this high but above this high. We can say that, okay, what has happened is shifts in what market structure has happened. Price is ready to move up, right? And so when that happens, what happens? Price comes down, picks orders, and a new trend actually begins. So that is what we can tell some of the things we expect in the key level. First, the key level is going to be left after price has made a significant break in structure, right? There is a popular saying that whenever price breaks structure, price leaves behind an area of value, which is true. Price leaves behind an area of value because price would want to retrace back to pick up orders that were left behind before the actual move now begins, or the continuation ensues, right? So basically that's just it. And then when price now when price is about to change its structure, or when price is about to change its trend, it also shows us in the structure, it shows us some certain things that we can kind of see, and we know, okay, yes, price is about to change structure. I think from time to time I've been tweeting a lot of things about change of character. So if you follow me, that should not even be a problem, because what I just drew was a shift in market structure, and that's just one of many ways that price actually shows exhaustion in a particular trend and the beginning of a new trend. There are lots of patterns you can actually see, lots of price movements you can see, and okay, yes, price is becoming tired of this particular downtrend and price is ready to start up a new trend. So when that happens, price leaves behind another block, we can have we can see that, okay, price engineered liquidity here. Topic for another day anyways. Price engineered liquidity here, using it as an inducement, and boom. So most persons would want to get involved there. I know some persons that trade change of character aggressively. Now trading change of character aggressively just simply means that you don't wait for confirmation. When price has broken a level it's not supposed to break, or when price has broken a protected level, you immediately flip, and then this particular place that was supposed to be the target level now becomes the protected level. So I know most persons that just trade aggressively, don't wait for confirmation, right? Now this is what I mean. Now price can actually do something like this. Boom, 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 boom. I hope I'm getting this. Boom, and then boom, and then what happens? Price, boom, goes up. Now when this thing has happened, because that, okay, yes, every single lower high is a protected level on a downtrend, right? Every single lower high is protected level, so we don't expect price to go above this particular place. Sometimes price may want to just go above. Let's say this low is lower. Let's say this low is lower than the actual place. Sometimes price may want to do this. That's why it's very advisable to wait for at least 2 structural breaks. Price may want to do this, right? But in case price now breaks this high as well, we can start to look forwards, change in structure. Now, but what I mean is, I'm not talking about change of character here, but what I just simply mean is this. Now when price actually breaks this high, right, it is termed aggressive. It is termed aggressive to start taking your trades from here, because you don't know what price can do. Price can come and do something like this, maybe just to use it here as a liquidity instead of a break, picked up an order block from somewhere here, and price can do what? Boom, continue. All right, so it's always very aggressive to take your entries after the first break. So this is like an aggressive type entry, but sometimes you would actually be very lucky. Price is indeed changing this trend, but you know, the more conservative approach would be that after price has created this high, you wait for price to retrace back in and then wait for the second break. Now this second break of structure now confirms to you that price indeed is ready to what? Change its what? Structure or character. Now this second break now confirms to you that okay, that's what's gonna happen. And then boom, price that comes back here, pick an order if all the orders here have been mitigated. Mitigation is very important to know, because if all the orders here have been mitigated, price will not come below this low. But if the orders here have not been mitigated completely, price can do something like this and boom, we change trend. But that's by the way anyway, so that's just it. So like this now, this particular example I'm showing you is a more aggressive type, although we can see that price engineered its own liquidity, fake break, inducement, price engineered its own liquidity, and boom, right? So this is most persons who actually take this trade now, right? They're going to be targeting where the next structural level of importance, which is the external range liquidity, which sits at what? The highs and the lows. So the person is going to be targeting here. It's going to be targeting here, right? Okay. So let's see. Okay, below this week, the SL slightly below this week. This is a 5.17 hour trade. This is if you leverage this on your MT4, MT5, you're going to be in for a lot of money. Trust me. This is really good price action. So, but when that has happened, price now what? Has broken structure the second time, and then our conservative brothers can actually now enter the trade of their choice, right? This, you can see the X mark, break of structure. Let me just typically describe it. BOS, break of structure. So when that has happened, this one is the COCH or the shift, as you know it. COCH or the shift. Okay. So when that has happened, now price is also going to leave like others behind. Now I don't want to go into lots of entry opportunities, but in this particular area here, there are lots of entry opportunities, and you need to actually check them properly. You need to like check for mitigation, because almost all of them I can see they have been mitigated. So price may not really steer below to start looking for orders. And what happened? Price just picked orders from the nearest order block there. Picked orders from the nearest order block there, and boom, went up. Right? And boom, went up. So now most persons that don't even know about mitigation are placing their orders somewhere below here, and then price would never get there. So price just picked and boom, moved up. Right? So price is just printing expansion candles and moving and all that. And remember I said one thing about a break in structure or key levels actually waits after price has changed. Price has broken structure or changed character, anyone. So a key level is always left behind. Alright, so now this is an expansion. Price just came below. Price came below, made it efficient and went up, but it has not really gotten to the equilibrium. So there is still money. There is still money in this particular move. So price needs to come at least to the equilibrium for us to say, or for us to confirm that the orders are now completely exhausted, and then boom. But this happened. This is efficient price action, but then this particular price may still revisit later, right, to fill up this gap left, and we're going to see that happen in coming price action to see how price behaved, see how price reacted. So a key level has been left behind somewhere here. On the higher time frame, this is the entire from here. From around here should be the entire order block, right? Should be the entire order block. Okay, so same thing goes, because this particular price action is now efficient. I think, have I done efficient price action here? what happened? Price will keep on what? Mitigating and going. You just know the story. It's just basically you know what will keep stopping. Price will just keep mitigating. Okay, this one. Price will just keep mitigating and going. And let's say until whatever happens. The same thing here. You can I hope you're noticing these things, that after a break or structure happens, price will leave behind the key level. Key level is just your point of interest or your area of value. So don't let nothing confuse you. It's just the same thing as your point of interest or your area of value only. However you know it, you should be able to tell that, okay, yes, after price has broken some certain structures, that the key level is always left behind. So see what price did in the current price action. So you can see what happened. Price came below to this point and filled the equilibrium of that particular range. Price filled the equilibrium and then price was bounced. So look at where it happened. Price came below. Right? So now most persons would have forgotten this particular order block and just moved on. But there's price actually behaves in very funny ways. And so what happens? Price came, filled the other blocks, and boom, price just shoots up. And then we are currently where we are at, right? We are currently where we are at. So pre-positions are telling me that because we are still basically bullish from the higher time frame, okay, you can even say we are basically bullish anyways. We are basically bullish. So you should expect price to actually take out this high in coming weeks, or you should expect price to clear out this liquidity and just dump from around here. Whatever happens, it's all probabilities, and our bias can change at any time. So that's one thing about being a good trader, is not being rigid. When you've seen something that invalidates your trade, don't start doing ishike. I want to stay on this trade no matter what. No. If you see something that invalidates your trade, or a friend is able to help you spot something that invalidates your trade, and you confirm it that, okay, yes, this actually invalidates my trade, just basically run away from that trade and leave it alone, right? Leave it alone. So guys, that will be the end of this video. It's a whole lot anyways, but first I think the guide to this video is, first you need to go and learn your mitigation very well. In fact, learn area of values, order blocks, FVGs, IFVGs, weak entries, whole lot, you know them, mitigation block, breaker blocks, reclaimed blocks, quasi-modal entry levels, and all that. And after that, you learn mitigation, that's the concept of mitigation and how you can actually spot a proper mitigation. And after that, you just basically learn how to map out your structure properly. That's all. And if you actually, I tell the people this, my students, is if you know how to actually map out your structure correctly, you solved 50% of your problem. If you can be able to tell that this is a high, this is a low, this is a high, this is a low, when we break this high, something's going to happen. When we break this low, something's going to happen. If you've been able to solve that problem for yourself, you don't have, you've just basically solved 50% of your trading problems, because everything revolves around structure. Structure tells you the direction of what price is going to do. Key levels just give you an area, an idea of where you're going to enter the trade from, right? Key levels give you an idea of where you're going to enter a trade from, but structure tells you this is where I'm going next, that is where I'm going next. Do you feel it? So that's basically it. That's basically it, guys. With that said, if you come to the end of this video, if you've gained value, do drop a like, a repost, and make sure you follow my page at TechChrisTM, and also follow the X100 link round. It is pinned. Oh no, it's on my bio if you're looking for the link, although I'll also drop it. And if you've actually made it to the end of this video, as usual, I would have not said it, but then just type MVP in the comments. That I would use to know those who have actually made it to the end of this video, right? So I'll see you guys in the next one.